Today I'm working on a 2004 BMW 325i. This one has quite a few miles on it, and it's not in the greatest shape. It has all of the kind of common failures with these cars going on already. Customer brought it in and just customer supplied brakes, said just install my brakes. So looking at the car, just not doing a super thorough inspection, just doing a quick, kind of safety inspection that we do. You can see that the lower ball joint here is very, very bad condition. These are normally kind of rubber isolated the way they're designed, but obviously that's not an acceptable amount of movement. If you look at how much this is moving, it's insane. It's completely failed the ball joint itself. But also what you have going here is along with the steering rack is starting to leak and the boot's torn, and it's lost a little bit of oil, and the inner tie rod end is bad. The inner tie rod is bad. There's movement there, but also this sway bar link here. There's a lot of movement in that sway bar link. So when you're driving this car, even though this ball joint is the bigger of the safety issues, I can guarantee you what the customer is probably hearing is the over bumps is this sway bar link. The sway bar link, if that completely fails, it usually doesn't cause too big of an issue. It usually, it can get jammed in a spot where that wouldn't be the greatest and stuff like that, but it's not going to be really much of a hazard, a dangerous condition. But if this ball joint fails, obviously the ball joint fails, the wheel can go, it won't be pointed in the right direction anymore, and it can get pretty dangerous, so especially at highway speeds or something like that. So this is the safety issue, but this is probably the biggest annoyance. So sometimes when you're driving a car, if you have a noise, you can't really judge the severity of the problem just by the noise itself. Sometimes you actually have to lift the car up, take a look at it, and have someone do an actual inspection on it rather than just kind of wait till the noise gets louder. But yeah, depending on the design of the suspension, some cars, even ball joints that are dangerously loose, won't make a whole lot of noise. This one will shift hard when you hit the brakes. When you hit the brake pedal, you'll get a pretty good clunk, and it'll be a little bit more sharp than a bushing failure, like the thrust bushings that are always bad on these. On the back of the control arm, it'll be a little bit more of a sharp noise, and you'll feel really a lot of slop in the steering. But yeah, this will be the sway bar links are usually the noisiest part when they fail, and they are the least important as far as from a safety standpoint. But yeah, that's it. So hopefully I'm going to be replacing all this stuff and making this thing a little bit nicer. Thanks for watching.